Welcome back, strangers. It's day 3 of Singapore and we're just leaving the motel. We're going to head over to the Singapore Zoo and then we've got a couple of things to do tonight, drawing to the end of our experience in Singapore before we adjourn further. I'll just spin you around here so you can look at our motel. So it's pretty tall enough anyway. It's a very beautiful city that Singapore has. Very clean and very well set out. Everybody seems very friendly and nice. Waiting for our grab. That's the same as an Uber back home. So this looks like him coming now. A pretty purple van, and it's about half an hour from here to the zoo. It's time to go to the zoo. Thank you. So here we are at the Singapore Zoo. We've got inside now, and they tell me that this is the 4th best zoo in the world. Enjoying the proboscis monkey. Proboscis meaning big nose. We have these giant red dragonfish also in this enclosure. Maybe you can see there's a deer in there. Don't know how expensive he is.
The proboscis monkey is native to Borneo and surrounding areas such as Malaysia. It is also on the endangered species list, with 50% of its population decreasing in the last 40 years due to logging, oil palm plantations and hunting. The females go for the males with the biggest one, a nose that is.
What have we got here, Joe?
Turtle.
A turtle? You're happy about that, aren't you? Your favourite, eh? Can you see him? What's she doing? There's another one.
There's another one.
Oh,
Cute.
Hey!
This little critter is called the Asian small-clawed otter, and it can be found living in freshwater swamps and rivers and can live for up to 16 years dieting on fish, small crabs, mussels, rodents and lizards.
What's that down there? It's a monitor lizard or something.
That's what we were talking about. They're really big.
They're giant pelicans, aren't they? They're a little bigger than what I'm used to seeing. There's a couple of monkeys up there. It's a lemur.
The red-ruffed lemurs belong to northeastern Madagascar,
Fight.
and they can live for 15 to 20 years, and they can also be quite noisy, as our large lizard friend here finds out. Next we drift past the orangutan enclosure. They seem much more active than Perth.
Exercising. He's walking on it.
Orangutans live in a free-range habitat.
You can sit.
That way,
These little trams will get you all around the zoo. We found it best to walk downhill, catch the tram back up.
Here for Singapore's most famous orangutan, Ahmed.
All the animal enclosures so far have been exceptional, and the elephant enclosure is no different. Just take a look for yourself. You can get a real feel for how big an elephant actually is here as Joanna compares herself to this elephant skull before we make our way over to the seal show where Pedro puts on a spectacular display for us. And after the seal show, we're back on the monkey trail, and it's a lovely little walk with such a large variety of primates on display.
That's the baby one.
So check out the plumage on these fellas. The colobus monkeys from Central and East Africa can live up to 30 years in the zoo. They also leap about 15 metres from tree to tree. Absolutely amazing.
Here comes his friend. He's got pants on.
These primates are called docklangueurs, and they're commonly known as costumed apes. Just check out their colourings. These playful monkeys originate from east central Laos, north central Vietnam and northern Colombia.
Ah, look, you missed this one.
It's not fake. It's not fake, Jared. It's not fake. Oh
Hey,
my
fella.
God.
Hey, oh, you tried to whip me with his tail.
Why are they white?
Big black one there. So this is the gents' toilets. Would you just have a look at this? It's absolutely amazing. It's nice and clean, and it's almost like an outdoor toilet.
The enclosures here at Singapore are second to none in the world, and it's no different for this baboon enclosure. We spent quite a bit of time here amused by the antics of this creature.
What's going on here? What's that he's got hanging out? Look. There's a rock climber. Ibex. Nubian ibex.
Geez, I hope he finds what he's looking for here. Anyway, it must be time to move on. Let's look at something else.
Some turtles. That's a horned turtle. A horn. That's some kind of lizard. Big fat turtle. Snapping handbag.
I don't know what kind of snake this is, but he seems quite comfortable in the water. There's something to think about next time you're swimming in the creek.
Pygmy hippo seems quite relaxed. There he is.
It seems quite common for these big lizards to be wandering around the zoo. You have to be very careful where you put your baby down.
It's a pig of some kind. Barbarossa. How do you say it? What sort of animal is this?
It's a Celebes crested macaque. Once made himself famous by taking selfies of himself with a tourist camera.
Look here. Look here.
The ring-tailed lemur from Madagascar, made famous by the movie The Lion King, can live for about 18 years in the wild, but can double that in captivity.
King Julia.
Hey fella,
Move.
you can feel it like that. Just gentle. Just like that.
How about you do that? No, free that. You don't need to line up.
This cheeky little fellow is the Asian tri-coloured squirrel. We've all decided he's just nuts.
Ocelot river stingray.
Brianna was glad to find her favourite animal in this little creek we stumbled across, just moments before we found this Victoria crown pigeon. Just check out its colours.
Where's these big nymph things? Look at them. Green bottle blue.
A great display of insects and arachnids.
Rhinoceros, I've got a few here. Little baby one over there. Well, big baby one. They're a fair size.
The Singapore Zoo offers a great display of African animals with absolutely superb enclosures. No wonder it's ranked one of the best in the world.
Wow. Look, it's an African racing horse. There's just so many beautiful parts to this zoo. Really is nice.
Oh, there's a monkey.
Hello? Hello? I don't think so.
Going to Joanna, to her sister.
Freaking chasing her around like a crazy clown.
Hey fella. How you doing? Hey? You gonna move for me? You gotta let food to yourself? Hey?
I was so excited to see this sloth, and I just couldn't help myself. I had to pat it, something I always wanted to see and do. Well, that just about does me. These big cats may look friendly, but I'm glad there's some protection between us and them. These enclosures are quite big, but still allow you to get a good view of these dangerous animals.
He still can escape. Oh, here's your babies. Oh yeah, they have babies.
It's quite the display this lioness has put on for us here. We can consider ourselves so lucky. So this handsome fella is the Malayan tiger, and the kids just loved him. He can live for 10 years in the wild, but he can double that in captivity. They're almost extinct with only 300 left in the wild, they say, due to illegal poaching, habitat loss and other human conflicts compound this problem. Malaysian Conservation Alliance for Tigers, MyCat, launched the Citizens Action for Tigers catwalk, with over 2,000 members walking the forest removing snares and baits. Well done. As we start making our way back towards the exit, we're finding more and more great little enclosures like this little reptilian area.
Oh yeah,
That's the one in my box.
King Cobra.
Yeah, in our house.
He can spit his venom.
I've seen that one in my house.
I've seen a monkey up there. Holy hell. Holy hell, look at the feet on it. You guys not interested in those fish?
We really enjoyed our Singapore Zoo adventure, and we hope you enjoyed watching, and if so, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments, we will get back to you. And until next time, Shuaroo.
Well, that's the end of today's ventures at the zoo. Thank you, Singapore. Nice zoo. I recommend coming here and having a look at it. It really is better than it probably looks on camera. Anyway, we're going to make our way home, and then we've got a couple of activities to do tonight. We'll see you then.